Hi everyone, this is Yana Smakula for SimonsSTM.com. Welcome back for another Yippee for Yana episode. In this video, we are mass producing birthday cards because let's be honest, we never have enough birthday cards on hand. So let's go ahead and get started. All supplies I'm using for this project are listed and linked in the video description below. Speaking of supplies, you can see a selection of goodies that I'm using for this project on the screen. With the main stamp set is an oldie but goodie. This is tons of hearts. This is a design that was available many years ago, and I'm so happy to see Simon Says Stamp bringing this design back. I'm also going to pair it with another oldie but goodie from Kathy Zilski, the Birthday Palooza set with sentiments. And I also have another set that I want to create with today, or I rather want to add onto the other two sets that I'm using is the Journal Jamboree. For my color combination, I have a fun and cheerful, almost a rainbow of colors. I have carnation, clay, honey, perfection, tide pool, and marine. These are very beautiful colors. These are the Simon Says Stamp positively saturated inks. If you don't have these colors, look for something similar in your stash if you want to recreate this set of cards. But basically, you need a cheerful yellow, a nice orange, a pretty pink, a green one, a mint one, and a blue one. Now, all of these stamp sets have coordinating dies that go together with them. I'm only using the coordinating dies for the Birthday Palooza set. I will be cutting these large sentiments out, but I wanted to let you know that the other sets also have coordinating dies in case you want to step this design up and do some additional die cutting. The Tons of Hearts stamp set in particular actually has 2 additional die sets. There's like one to cut the hearts out, and then there's even one more to cut the frames for the hearts. So super cool. We're going to start by cutting our paper to size. I want to do my stamping on panels that are cut to 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. I will then be foam mounting these panels onto colorful card bases. And I have found that it is better to cut my paper to size right away because it makes it easier to stamp and contain my pattern or my design within the size of my paper. So make sure you cut your paper first and then do your stamping. We are basically going to stamp a whole bunch of hearts, and the idea is to stamp one heart or each heart in a different color. We are going to repeat some of the hearts. We'll end up having 9 hearts in total, but we have 6 colors. So we'll do 6 hearts in, 1 heart in each different color, and then we'll repeat the top 3 hearts. You can do 9 different colors if you want, but I really liked how this color combination looked, how the color was flowing on my card, on my pattern, or on my design. So I kind of went with this. So I have carnation. This is my largest heart. Oh, and by the way, the cool thing about the Tons of Hearts stamp set is you have a ton of different size options for these hearts. You have a larger heart, and then the size goes down gradually. So you have a lot of different size options. You also have a solid heart and an outline heart. So you could, if you wanted to, stamp solid hearts and then add outlines to them in black ink or like a slightly darker ink for some tone-on-tone look. Lots and lots you can do with this stamp set. So here I have the hearts stamped in carnation, clay, honey. Then for the second row, I have perfection, tide pool, and marine. And for the bottom row, I'm repeating the top row. So again, I have carnation, clay, and honey. I first stamped one panel because I wanted to see how that was going to look, but later I decided I needed to stamp a whole bunch of additional panels, and I did a little bit of mass production. It's actually very easy to stamp a bunch of panels at once. You can use a MISTI if you want to, especially if you like to have that perfect stamped look. I actually prefer to have some imperfections, and you will notice that some of my hearts have imperfections. They're not perfectly stamped, and I did not aim to stamp them perfectly. So you can either stamp this pattern using a clear block, or you can use a MISTI or another stamp positioner totally up to you. It works both ways. Next, I stamped a sentiment in the center of each of my panels. So I have the main sentiment. For example, on this panel, it says happy. And then I have the sub-sentiment. It says birthday to you. I use the VersaFine Clear ink from Simon Says Stamp and Tsuki Neko for the crisp black stamping. And I love how this looks over the colorful background. Next, I wanted to add some critters to my background. I have the color, I have the colorful hearts, but I also wanted to bring some character. I wanted to kind of tell a story. And to help me tell a story, I grabbed the Journal Jamboree stamp set. This stamp set includes a whole bunch of critters in all sorts of different poses and doing different activities and all that. And I picked 3 that worked best for birthday cards. So I have one that's holding a little envelope. There's probably a birthday card inside that envelope. I have one more that's holding a heart. And then I have one last critter with a party hat on top. I feel like these 3 work really well for birthday cards. And you have a whole bunch of other critters in that stamp set. If you want to recreate this card for like a different occasion, you can have critters telling different stories. There's like a gym critter, a travel critter, a critter with a giant pencil, a sick critter, all different critters, different occasions that you can use them for. Next, I grabbed the large sentiments from the Birthday Palooza set from Kathy Zilski, and I heat embossed them in white embossing powder on black cardstock. Here I am using my Misty because I want to stamp multiple images at once. I'm not stamping happy because I already stamped that ahead of time before I started filming this video, as I kind of was planning what I wanted to do. So I treated my paper with an anti-static powder tool. I placed my stamps, I inked them up with a clear embossing ink, and then I added detail white embossing powder on top. And I used my heat tool to melt the powder and set it in place. Nothing beats the look of a white embossing powder on black cardstock, especially if you have a colorful background like the one we have created with hearts. I let my paper cool for a couple of seconds, and then I used a pencil eraser. This is just a regular pencil eraser. This one is from Alt New, but any other pencil eraser can work for this. And I erased the leftover anti-static powder because you could see that kind of created a milky residue on my paper, and it really did not look that good with that residue. So make sure you remove that residue. You can also remove the residue using a damp baby wipe or, just a cloth. Next, I used coordinating dies. I taped them in place using Best Ever Craft tape. I always do that because, I really don't want to spend all that time heat embossing a beautiful sentiment and then mess up my die cutting. So I foam mounted the sentiment onto my panel in the center there. You can see how fun that looks. And then I grabbed the 2 tiniest hearts in the Tons of Hearts stamp set, and I kind of added additional hearts onto my background. These are solid hearts, and I stamped them in black. And again, we have a lot of contrast happening. I'm going to use tape from Alt New. This is double-sided foam tape. And I'm using this to foam mount my panels onto the card bases. This card base is fog, but I also have additional card bases from different colors of cardstock, and I have lemon chiffon. I also have mint and cotton candy. These are really nice and, bright and cheerful colors, and they work well with the color of the stamping that I used to stamp the hearts. Lastly, I'm foam mounting my die cut sentiment. I did use black foam adhesive here because I wanted to kind of hide that foam adhesive from the side. If you look at a card from the side, and here we go. This card is now nice and finished. Here's a look at all 4 cards I have for you created with this set of products. I had a blast making these projects. I never have enough birthday cards, so this was a fun project to make. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're going to give this idea a try. Thanks so much for joining me. Love you all, and I'll see you again next time.